So as we're all familiar with, Rockstar has been super tight-lipped in regards to the spring update and pretty much everything in relation to Red Dead Redemption 2, whether it be possible story mode, DLC, content drops that are coming in the future, how many copies they've sold. They've been quiet about pretty much everything. And today we actually got lucky because today was the Q4 earnings report, or an earnings call for Take-Two. Now we have a lot of information to cover, including when the spring update is coming out, and we're going to cover all that in this video. So please stick around. This is a lot of information here, but we're going to go over it all piece by piece. So we have to start at the top here as a Take-Two Q4 earnings report for 2019. And if you guys don't know what that is, basically it's just a company calling the shareholders being like, hey, this is how much money we made, this is how many copies we sold, this is how well we're doing in this is where we're at with this, blah 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 blah. A lot of companies speak about basically the internal workings and how much money they're making. That's why it's called an earnings report. So anyway, that out of the way, we're just gonna jump into the actual article here. So it says the Take-Two Q4 2019 earnings report. Red Dead Redemption 2 has sold over 24 million copies worldwide. Rockstar Games' parent company, Take-Two Interactive, have released their earnings report for the past quarter, which ended March 31st, 2019. Net revenue grew to 539 million as compared to the same quarter a year ago, which was 450.3 million. Now, for us who don't do math, that's about 90 million extra dollars. It's a lot of money. And then they move on to talk about Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. Now, this is only a few sentences, so we're gonna have to be reading into this a little bit, but it is definitely very clear in what it says. So here we go. Red Dead Redemption 2 has now sold over 24 million copies worldwide, only selling 1 million copies in the last 3 months. Take-Two Interactive has said that's still better than expected, which means they know the exact state that Red Dead Online is in. They are not confused. They have no like ethereal ideas about where it's at. They are pleased with the fact that this many people have bought the game at this low of a state in online, because you would not be stoked on selling 1 million copies in the last 3 months unless you knew that the state that people were buying into was subpar. And so they clearly know that, and they've clearly explained that to their shareholders, so to speak, or whoever was on the other end of this earnings call. And it looks like they're ready for it with this new spring update. And now we're getting to the spring update, which I'm sure everyone has been on the edge of the seats for. We've got Red Dead Online will be coming out of beta this quarter, meaning it will come out of beta by the end of June. CEO Strauss Zenlik also claimed that they have content drops coming for Red Dead Online, claiming online is performing very well. So Strauss, we need to talk a little bit. It's a little disheartening that you said very well, but I do think it's good that you guys have content beats coming. But this is kind of just reaffirming all the fan theories we've had for months, where we're like, maybe they're super far ahead and they're working on content drops for the future and blah blah blah. Maybe the spring update has already been done and XYZ. I think they made the decision a while back to push the spring update out as far as they did, probably a week before we saw the post that said the road ahead. And after they made that decision, the spring update was probably already done when they put that post out, or at least mostly done, and then they've just been working on other content since. Now granted, that part is my speculation, however I feel like I'm getting pretty good at this part, but regardless, I do want to disclose that it's speculation, but I'm pretty sure we've got a lot of good stuff coming. And then to get this line here, I'm going to read it again just because it is so good. Red Dead Online will be coming out of beta this quarter, meaning it will come out of beta by end of June. CEO Strauss Zenlik also claimed that they have content drops coming for Red Dead Online, claiming online is performing very well. The content drops specifically are what is kind of teeing me off, because if the CEO is saying that they have content drops, then that means he's been in a briefing meeting where he's been like, hey, so how's this whole thing going? What's up with it? And they were like, well, we've got this big update where we're going to take the beta tag off, and then we're releasing some more story missions and stuff like that. And he's like, okay, well, give me the details. What are you dropping and when? And then after, you sit there and review a content package, which clearly we're not in right now, and you okay it, that's what's on his mind. So he's thinking about an entire onslaught of content that we haven't even, I would argue we probably haven't even heard about, because I don't even think it's tied one-in-one with the spring update, because he's talking to investors. So he's talking about, hey, we're gonna have consistent things throughout the year that people are gonna come back and try to pay money for. So as much as a consumer, we really have to read in between the lines for that. As an investor, it's pretty clear what he's saying, but it basically, for players of the game, shakes out to, okay, we have stuff coming out for them throughout the entire year, hopefully so that they give us money. But regardless, we're putting out content for them all year after we take the beta tag off. So the beta tag, the spring update, might be what kicks off the new content, cycle. However, it is definitely not the content cycle itself. I was actually just talking about this with Hazard in a group chat. We were thinking maybe there's going to be like 8 missions or something like that gets added. but probably after the first content cycle, when the beta tag is released, there's probably going to be like 30 or something crazy. So I am super excited for this. I'm super excited for the spring update to come out. I'm super excited for the beta tag to get removed. I'm excited to see what's up with Mrs. Leclerc. I don't know where she's at, but I'm sure she needs my help with something. Honestly, I think it's really cool that we learned about this today. The thing I don't like is that we learned about it through an earnings call. Like, are you kidding me? Why Rockstar could have just made a post and been like, spring update, the end of June, what's up? But they didn't. They didn't want to release that information. Earnings call reports are just public. I mean, it's just funny. Like, Rockstar is so tight-lipped that we have to like pay attention to Take-Two's quarterly earnings to have any idea when they're releasing their updates for their game, which is frankly a little ridiculous. But like I said, I don't want to taint this too much with me being negative, but I am super excited about the fact that the spring update is coming out. I'm super excited about this whole prospect of it. I'm super excited about the PC release, even though a lot of people apparently aren't. And you know, honestly, I feel good about Red Dead Redemption 2 today. The last few days I've been a little bummed out on it, and today I woke up, saw this, I'm like, yeah, we're getting out of beta, boys. We're getting out of beta. Woo! And then just because this is a Rockstar focused channel, I'm gonna mention here at the bottom of this article, they say Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online, GTA 5 has now sold over 110 million copies worldwide and is still selling very well for a game that's almost 6 years old. Okay, I just wanted to add that there because, I mean, it's in the article, why not? I'll have this article listed in the description down below, but like I said, it is a Rockstar Intel article, so it's about as official as you can get without Rockstar tweeting it. So this is dope. I'm super excited about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And that is going to be where I wrap up this video. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to all the members on the channel. You guys are dope. You guys make me super happy every day when I check in and I see the comments with the little pineapples next to them. It's really cool. So I appreciate all the support. If you guys want to become a member, I think it only costs you $4.99. I get $3.99 of that because YouTube steals $1. And it helps me buy equipment and stuff like that. Just makes this channel run better, you know, makes these videos come out to you guys smoother. So if you want to help me, if you want to participate in how the sausage gets made, so to speak, that would be the #1 way to do so. That, and of course, watching the ads with your eyeballs. I appreciate that as always, but you guys mean the world to me. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I appreciate you all so much. And I will see you very soon in a brand new Red Dead Redemption 2 online beta video. Peace.